Yo,
Yo, what's up, boss?
what's up, man? How's my audio? I should be back in my office soon, but I'm still watching the baby for a minute while Sarah's
Yeah,
on
all
call.
good. Sounds good. Sounds good,
Audio's
brother.
fine. How are you
Yeah,
doing, man?
all good. Green on the day. So, yeah.
Love it,
all-
dude. Love it. Yeah, I am pretty much small red on the day. I haven't taken a single trade in New York session, bro.
Uh, when were you trading, dude?
I traded my Asia kill zone, the Asia session stream. I do that in the Discord a
Okay.
couple nights a week.
Sure.
Ended up taking one loss, so I ended up closing it for like a small loss. I think I'm down like 180 on my top one futures accounts. Other than that,
Sure.
I streamed for 4 hours, bro. I didn't take a single trade.
Yeah, no, that's that's crazy, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a bit of a whipsaw price action, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, it really has. I mean, I kind of think we're going to be coming for London session low soon, which is that green box. But
Sure.
we will see. Can I get in there? Yeah, I'm about to move over to my office. Everyone,
Okay,
you guys want to say hi to the baby? There she is. We're getting ready to move, so this place is like we're like taking stuff
Yeah.
apart.
Oh, dude, that's the
Us.
worst.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's the worst.
it is. James, do you want to get your screen up? Real
Yeah, let
quick?
me get my screen up. Yeah, let me get my screen up. I can walk through my trades while you move.
Yeah.
Let's connect that. There we go. Perfect. Cool. So as you can see, $1,000 on the day. I had these NQ shorts on stream, right? I took this live. I was live on stream with on my YouTube channel with Edgefill, and yeah, we failed to take the highs. And I'm playing that outside day stat where we move back towards, we target the previous day's highs. We ended up getting there. I chickened out. I was full out at the opening range low, which I'm glad with my exit on. But yeah, just a simple trade. I took, we failed to take the opening range high. We get below New York session VWAP and we break the opening range, the New York session VWAP again there. That's where I take it. I had my first bar, nicely in my favor. It chops around a little bit before dropping back down to opening range low. And that's where I made that $1,000. And then my month has been this month. My month has been pretty solid. Last month I did 26K in FTMO payouts, and then this month I'm up 10.2K on my FTMO live account. So
Let's go.
yeah. So that's been my day so far.
Beauty, man. Yeah, I requested my Apex payouts, so it'll be 8,000 for April locked in.
Nice.
Thank God, man. It was like getting hard. I was like, am I gonna actually blow these accounts after a payout denial? But I just refused to let that happen. I was like, they're not gonna do that to me. It's not happening.
Yeah, no, sure. Yeah, that's been a bit of an up and down for you there, flipping Apex payouts.
Yeah. Well, I had 2 payout denials, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of bullshit, the MAE rule, which got, again, I say this.
No, you were hedging. You were hedging.
I was not hedging. I would never hedge. It shows in the dashboard too, the fucking MAE rule, man. And I don't want to spread FUD about Apex because they got rid of that rule. It doesn't exist anymore. So you guys don't have anything to do. You're trading the new plans, but it is what it is. But yeah, these ones will be good. I mean, they haven't been approved yet, but I had 4 accounts. One of them was approved because I requested it a few days ago. That one had a bit of a higher balance. So I was able to request that one early. The next 3, I was able to request them last night, but they pretty much have been traded exactly the same. So the first one got approved. So this one is going to get approved. We're going to be fine, I think.
Sure.
We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I can just see. I mean, markets are actually red at the moment on the day. The Dow has actually been the one that's been the most red. That's down to 48K, almost 48K on the dot. I was actually thinking about shorting the Dow, but I end up getting that NQ trade, Zach. And this is what I've been doing well. I've been getting green and then just locking myself out. I mean, I'll take $1,000 on those FTMO accounts. And I'm only trading one at a time at the moment. So I've got actually 2 payouts that are due next week that I'm not trading at all because I'm just going to be focusing on the one. So one's due on like Monday or Tuesday and the other one's due on like Thursday. So I'm just focused on this one account that I've actually had the longest since January. I want to show you this, Zach. It's pretty, I think it's pretty pretty cool. This is the account that next month I'll get on the scaling pan, and I'll actually reach that FTMO Prime trader as well. It's separate to the scaling pan, so they give you a free account. I think I mentioned that on one of the streams here. But this account I've been trading since.
So I think you got to show the. Oh, you got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah. This account I've been trading since the 20th of Jan. As you can see, I've had 5 rewards on this account so far. This is the account that I traded today. I'm up 1,956 on it. And on this account in the last 4 months, I've made 25,141. You can see there's my different payout dates: $5,000, take a payout; $1,000, take a payout. I was on the road this month, so I didn't trade too heavy. $4,000, take a payout; $4,000, take a payout; $7,000, take a payout. So, yeah, I've obviously reached the 10% profit target for the scaling plan, but I need to wait until the 20th of May because I need a 4-month cycle for you to reach the scaling
this
plan.
This is just on one of the accounts.
This was just on one of the accounts. Yeah, I think
so you made 25%.
Yeah, basically 25%.
In reality, you made 250%.
Yeah,
because you had 10,000
on the drawdown. Yeah. Plus, also remember you have to make 15%. So I've actually made 40% since the start of the year on this account because I had to pass phase 1 and 2, obviously.
Sure.
Yeah, but 25% on this account. Yeah. So that's the account that I'm trading at the moment.
So what do you think the secret is? Just you're simply taking like a couple of wins, 1 or 2 a day, calling it there, and just stopping. That's what you said the key is.
That's what I'm doing, bro. I'm not really, and then I'm not really like rotating to other of the funded accounts. I mean, like, oh, I'll trade this funded account later on. I'm literally like, this is the account that I'm gonna trade for the day. I trade it, I get green, I lock myself up. If I do take a trade on any other accounts later on, it's on like paper trading accounts, really, dude. I'm not even taking trades later on the day. I might mark up some stuff, but I'm not really trading anything later on the day.
Bro, I wonder if Doug is here in the chat. He's usually in here, but he was talking about this on stream earlier today. He was saying how like his biggest problem is he just doesn't know when to stop. So he'll be up on the day and he just keeps trading. And he said he's always trying to make the maximum amount of profit allowed. Like, so he calculates his consistency rule. He's like, okay, if I have a 20% consistency rule on a 50K account, I can make 600 per day. And then so his mind goes, okay, so I need to make $600 every day. And that's absurd. That's absurd. You're going to eventually blow your account doing that.
I think to have I've actually posted a reel about this today or yesterday, but to have expectations in trading is one of the worst things possible. If you come into the day expecting to make $500 a day and then your first trade's a loser, you're going to obviously be on the back foot and you're going to be like, well, now I need to make $1,000 to get my $500 profit, you know? So
exactly.
I think when you have no expectations, you have no disappointments, you know, the 4 agreements.
Yeah, no, it's really true, man. I mean, it's funny you say that because it's the exact same thing for me that works best, especially with props, is like wait for a couple of good setups, make it an easy, low-hanging fruit amount of money, and just do it again tomorrow. It's the easiest way to play props. That's how you, and it's funny because people think, well, I want to make my payout as quick as possible. It's like, all right, you're just going to blow 3 accounts in the process of, so you're not getting that payout as quick as possible. By
I can only speak what's working for me, right? And that's what's been working for me, and I'm taking payouts, so clearly it's working. So
yeah. That's what's up. Were you tuning into ASFX today? What did the guys do? Did they go long, short? Did anyone get chopped up in this BS?
I'm not too sure. Let's check the chat.
Yeah, I haven't had time to check.
Someone's commenting that I'm bald. Yes, dude, I got no hair. It's not a big deal. Like, I don't know what
this goes bald? Question mark. Dude, what? They're just rage baiting you. They're trolling you. They probably already know you. What about you, chat? Up or down today? P&L. Let's get a P&L check.
Yeah. Mark was 2 from 2 today. Robert, how did you go? How did you go, Lance?
Like I'm tempted to take another trade on TOF and try and get him back to green, but it's also Friday and this price action sucks. I can show you. This is my yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's just bad.
Yeah, let's have a look. What like a long?
Wait, my bad. Here, I'll show you. 186, negative 186 on the accounts. So not too bad. Not too bad. I go here. I mean, I was just trying to scalp Asia, man, and I just got cooked. Like, I was short in here. So I was just really chasing it. Like, I kind of went against my model, but I was trying to trade down to the previous day's value area low. And I ended up getting in short on this fair value gap right here, which is like,
Sure.
it was such a close one. It was like, I should have waited for a deeper one. Maybe here I would have took a winning trade, but I got in on this one. Limit order, like I always do, stop usually like around 25 to 30 points, looking for my 5 to 10. That's how the Asia scalping model works. And I went through this. So I almost hit my max loss on it for the setup. And when we started pulling back in here, I just cut the trade. I just cut the trade quick. And that got me down 186. I was risking like 500 on it. So I was happy to just take the small loss. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Apex accounts, I'm not trading today because I requested the payout. So I'm just waiting for that to be done. So I don't want to take any trades on there. Tradeify live accounts, I just don't really want to trade them in this. Like,
yeah.
And that's what I got right now.
Wow, because you're in the process of moving and everything like that.
No, I just don't want to trade them in this price action today. I just don't like this price action is just weird. Like, I wanted to short this. I really wanted to go short today. And I wanted to target these London session lows, which I'm tempted to take a trade on TOF here because I do think we're coming for these lows. The problem is ES already took them. So now there's SMT there. It's just choppy, bro. It's just like not price action that looks good to me. I just don't like it. You know, we double broke the initial balance on both ES and NQ. So you don't have any help there. Like, we had a bunch of imbalance yesterday down here, which I took when Randy was on stream with me in the morning. I took a short on this candle and I made money on the short. Randy got long around here and he ended up making money on his long because he had a wide enough stop. So he held it and we both made money in different directions. But I really thought we were going to keep going lower to like just fill some of this imbalance right here because it's just a wide open space. But we never did. So now it's like this is kind of identical to yesterday. You see what I mean? Like, it's just very choppy. We have imbalance down here, which I would like to see the market fill it, but it's just not happening still.
Yeah, I mean, where we are right now, I could see us bouncing from this level, but I don't think it's a high probability long.
Yeah. Yeah, because if it does drop, you'll be like, you can't also hate yourself for that either. Like, I mean,
exactly.
It could go either way. It really is a coin flip here.
100%.
Do you guys offer any kind of mentorship? I'm constantly losing and can't figure out why. Well, you're in ASFX TV. You have access to the 4 courses, and then you can always do the Black Shirt Club.
Yeah, either one of the two. And then ask questions in the chat here. Like, let us give you feedback on your trades that you're taking.
Tate says, I'm halfway to a payout on a 100K account with TOF. Need to stay focused. That's about the most dangerous point. If you're someone that doesn't take payouts consistently, don't you agree, James? I feel like a lot of people, like once you get to the halfway mark or 3/4 of the way mark, that's when things, for some reason, something goes wrong. So yeah, definitely stay focused. Be careful.
Yep. 100%.
Someone from YouTube says, James, I love the posters you have in the background.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I love my sport, dude. I love my sport. I'm actually watching the Masters on the left-hand side, yeah.
Oh, yeah? What's going on there? That's golf, right? That's how little I know.
Yeah, golf. Yeah, but let us help you. Send through some markups that you trade, that you've been taking, and maybe we can try and help you out, dude.
Oh, yeah. Also, so something about today. We have an 80% setup technically.
Sure.
Look at previous day's point of control is all the way down here, 25,027, bro. Market opened up way above. So this is, I mean, listen, I talk about it all the time. There are days like this where we're so far away from it. I say, I'm not going to think about the 80% setup today. And then it happens. You get it at like 3:50 p.m. The market just moves straight to it. So I'm not counting it out. And again, that's why like I couldn't go long here and just follow trends, because we have all these equal lows. We have the imbalance. We have these stacked lows. We have previous day's POC. So it's kind of making sense to me why we can't get up if we're just looking at this POC as a potential magnet for price, which is how I would look at it in this context. Even if it doesn't touch it today, it's still kind of bringing the market down. Like if you believe in that concept, it's, we can't get much higher than where we've been. We also, NQ took out this swing high right here, right? From what time was this at? It took out the 8 a.m. swing high, right? On ES, they made a lower high right there. So you have a bearish SMT divergence. There's so much confluence for this to go lower, honestly. It's just really slow though.
Yeah, I mean, I think you should be listening in, maybe hearing our recap, and then and having a good weekend. That's personally my opinion of like a Friday late afternoon, Zach. Like, yeah, I mean, we are obviously, the reason why I also like the shorts on the Nasdaq today, Zach, was we had been moving higher all week, bro. If you look at, you can just put my screen on there. But look, we had been moving higher all week. So since the start of the week, we opened up at 24,100. So we were up almost over 1,000 points. So for me to be looking to buy over here would be a little bit of a tougher trade, because you're literally buying the high of the week. So I thought you could get a little bit of a pullback back into previous days lows from if that was a bigger range day today. But obviously with CPI happening and everything like that, I think again, I made money, so that's all I'm looking to do every single day. So
yep.
Obviously 100%. Not coming into the day expecting to make money. I'm coming into the day expecting to take one good trade, and that's what I got today. I got that little, if you look at the 15-minute time frame, I actually caught that little wick down, Zach. That's the wick, that move there. That's the move that I got. And I think there was actually a nice move back off the highs here as well. But you don't want to be buying at these levels. Like you're buying at half week, half day. It's not a good price to be buying in at.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Lawrence, you trade well as well. You get halfway and then yeah. And you can go check out the free code for the guys that are watching there. If you ask about mentorship, go check this link out there. You can get the code ASFX free first for ASFX TV for free, and then the Black Shirt Club is in that link as well.
Well, it's funny. The person that asked that, it was in the ASFX TV chat too.
Yeah, that's where I just put it.
Oh, you got a link for the Black Shirt Club. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, in there. I put it in there.
Not gonna lie, I'm like ready for the weekend, guys. It was a pretty successful week overall. This market is nothing today. I'm ready to chill, enjoy the weekend.
Dude, I'm 100%.
What do you got going on?
I've already had a beer after my NQ trade.
Nice.
Well, dude. It is 7:20, yeah. So it's
it's way more realistic for you.
Yeah, it's not like I'm having a 12 p.m. beer.
Yeah. I think I'm doing like a Saturday stream tomorrow for prop firm match, believe it or not.
Yeah, I actually took a nice winning trade. I think out of all my trades this week, let's go over my trades this week. So Monday, I think it's obviously a Friday, so it's good to go over them. So Monday, $1,500 on the day. I took NQ longs. Now I sold quick scalp, and I took this live on stream. So that was live on my YouTube channel. You can go rewatch that. I love it when people like they ask me, how do you trade in that? Dude, there's a YouTube channel for free that you can come and watch. Like it's literally there.
Yeah.
Or ASFX TV, right? When I recap these streams as well and give you insight. Okay, so that was Monday. Let's go to Tuesday. Tuesday the 7th. I made $2,000. I had DAX longs. I took this again, even though this was pre-market, I was on prop firm match. I took this trade live on prop. Sorry, Tuesday. I didn't take this trade live. That was Wednesday prop firm match. I took this trade. Pre-market, but I liked the move off opening range highs. That wasn't live. This trade was live on YM. I took the bounce play off of the lows. Nice little quick scalp there. And then Wednesday, let's go to Wednesday. Wednesday, I had two trades. Remember, there's the DAX longs, NQ shorts. DAX longs, YM shorts.
Bro, do you remember that short, like that little reel that Erkan made a while back?
Yes,
he was
about
like,
all
he
of
was
us. Yes, sir.
along the DAX pre-market.
Long the DAX, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So DAX pre-market, this I took with Luna on stream. So that was live. And then this YM
nice.
short was live off the opening range high. And then Thursday, I believe yesterday, what did I take yesterday? I think I took a NASDAQ short yesterday. NQ shorts times 2. Yeah, I had longs and shorts. Longs pre-markets, that wasn't obviously live because that's 2 hours before market open. And then I had these shorts live on stream. So break and retest of the opening range using VWAP. So I would say a good 70% of this week's trades were actually live on stream. So yeah.
Beautiful. Nice, dude. I also just got the notification that my first Apex payout hit the bank. Let's go. Happy Friday.
Let's check that out.
I'll go here. Let me actually share my entire screen because I got to go to my Apex dashboard.
When I first started trading with the old James, would be talking about indices. I would have to look up and see what they were. Yeah.
So this is the first one that I requested on April 2nd, and it was approved. So the money literally just in my bank. I just checked. So got that one. And then these two, 246.
You should take it in crypto so you don't have to pay tax.
Dude, I wish. I don't even think Apex just is like, they go straight to bank. You can't even use Rise. Can I actually save money somehow if I take payouts in crypto from Rise? I don't know shit.
You actually do, bro. I enjoy taking my payouts in crypto.
Do I have to but I feel like I can't withdraw it then. I can't ever use it if I got to just keep it in crypto forever.
You know what's sick? My crypto platform, they got a Visa card that you can spend the money on. How sick is that?
You can use those here too. So like, you don't have to pay withdrawal tax then, like because you never withdrew.
Well, technically you do because obviously you still made the money. I would still say speak to your accountant. It's always the best thing to do. I do obviously, but it does help with you don't have to take it to the bank account. Like you don't have to go crypto bank account. You can just spend on that card.
Yeah. No, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But so the other 3, hopefully they hit. So I mean, you know how Apex is, guys. Apparently the payouts are a lot quicker on the new accounts. Like people are getting their payouts in a day. But legacy accounts, they treat me like dog water, you know. I got the old accounts, they don't care about me. So this one I requested on April 2nd. I mean, it just hit my bank account April 10th. To be fair, I requested it on like a Thursday night before a bank holiday. So then we had Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Kind of didn't really count because they don't process payouts on weekends and bank holidays. So really it took like 5 days, 5 legitimate days for it to actually hit the bank account. It got approved on that Monday, but then another few days to hit the bank. So realistically, this is not going to hit the bank until maybe a week from today. I would think most likely.
Yeah.
Alex, it comes.
Alex, this is a crypto Bitcoin exchange to launch. Funny. This is the crypto platform I've used for good time now. I've just actually they've started sponsoring some of my daily review streams. It's called BitGet. Obviously Binance is the biggest one in the world, but I would say they're top 3, top 4.
Oh yeah, I know BitGet.
You know BitGet. Yeah, they're pretty big, bro. So I've never had any issues with them, and you can apply for a card on there. I've got a contact. If you use that link, I will make sure your card gets expedited. Mine's literally, I applied for mine actually only last 2 weeks ago, and it should be coming in the next week. So I haven't been using that card to spend on because I've just been holding crypto on it. But now I saw they came out with the card. I'm like, oh, sick. I'd love to use that card to actually, because like for online subscriptions, like if I want to, like in the States, if I want to pay with something, I just use that card, Zach.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's really cool, man.
So if you use that link, I'll hit my contact.
Do you have to, what crypto do you keep it in? Can you like pay with Bitcoin, or do you use like USDC, USDT?
USDT. Yeah, you have to. So they've got different accounts in there. You've got to put it into the specific account that's linked to your card. So obviously I won't move all of the money into that specific account, only money that I want to spend. And then it's USDT and it converts it for you instantly. So it's literally like tapping a bank Visa card.
That's awesome. Apex has live trailing drawdown, right? No. Well, they have 2 options. With Apex, you have 2. You could choose between end of day or the live trailing. The live trailing drawdown accounts are going to be a little cheaper. Like right now, they're doing a 90% off sale, which is they do this a lot. So you have two options. The live trailing drawdown accounts, a 50K is $19 with code ZARB. Or if you want to do the end of day drawdown accounts, it's pretty much all the same, except a little more expensive. It's an extra $10. So it'll be after everything, you're paying $30 for a 50K for end of day drawdown. So either live trailing 19 or end of day $30.
No, so yeah, there's the Bitgate link over there. You can check that out there for you guys. So I've just put in the chat, Alex.
Yeah, man. Going over to look at some more.
Yeah, so they just out of interest, like the actual data is telling us to be long bias today, which is interesting. So that's probably why you're all getting a little bit as well.
What report?
Opening candle continuation reports. I've got opening candle continuation and previous day's range reports. We did take our previous day's highs. That makes sense. Yeah.
Previous day's range. Okay. And then opening candle continuation. What time frame do you use for
that? First hour.
First hour. Yeah. 15-minute is actually not bad either. I think it's a little lower probability. I think it's like 67%. What's the for an hourly candle?
It's pretty hard, dude. Look at this. It's pretty hard. So if the first hour, if you go to the report section and you go to NQ, let's go to NQ. If that first hour, that's why today is obviously telling us to be short. But if we go to, opening candle continuation report. Okay, and we go to the first hour in the last 3 months. If that first hour is bearish, let's just wait for it to load. Let's go to the New York session time zone. So we can see if the first hour is bearish, 75% of the time we will close as a bearish closing day. And vice versa for the longs, if the first hour is long, 75% of the day will close bullish. Vice versa for the shorts, 80% of the time if that first hour is bearish. So today, the first hour was bearish today, if I'm correct. So that's why we actually are coming down right now. It's closing red. So no
yeah, it's about a 10% higher chance than if you use the 15-minute.
Yeah. 15-minute would be
like 67, I think, if I remember correctly, something around there.
Look there. First 50 minutes would be 63 and 70. So 10% higher. Yeah, you're quite right.
Man, it's like I feel so confident this is going to hit London low, but I don't even have an entry.
Let's go like this.
What are you doing this weekend, James?
Oh, playing golf and relaxing, bro.
Nice, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm just chilling. Nothing really too much. Just chilling with the family.
That's it.
Yeah, dude. It's
that's what it's about.
Late on these Fridays, I just like to do my recaps, and after this, I'm just gonna be chilling, bro. I'm gonna go watch some golf and relax with the missus. So yeah.
Nice. Perfect.
But I don't know if I've told you this, Zach, but well, you guys will find out on Saturday when our podcast comes out. But I've got another baby on the way.
No, what? Damn, man, congrats. You and Austin at the same time then. Around the same time.
Sometimes,
oh
yeah.
My God.
We're not too sure of the sex yet, but we will we'll have to find out. But that's why I've been locked in taking these payouts. I got to pay for more nappies, bro, and more diapers.
More diapers. Yep. The same here, bro. That's what got me my payouts, I think. No, that's amazing, dude. Congrats. Do you want a girl this time around?
I want a boy.
I want another boy.
I want the Bruce brothers, and then we can have girls.
Sick.
I'm going for 5, boss. I'm going for 5.
No way. Are you serious? Holy shit.
It's serious.
I would
minimum
never,
4.
I'm definitely not following suit with you and Austin. Don't wait up for me. I'll be sticking with the 1 for now. That's awesome, dude. How long? How far along?
She's 9 weeks, so it's still early
Okay.
days. We
Yeah,
went to
very.
one appointment. We go find out we'll find out next week what this sex is, I think, or 2 weeks time. Sorry.
Good for you, man. Yeah, I think my podcast is coming out this weekend on the day trading show. I did another one with Austin. We recorded it last week. I'm pretty sure mine's coming out this weekend because he's been dropping Instagram reels and stuff. So I guess what is the next one? You guys like home team episode?
Yeah, home team episode. We went over our payouts because I think we did over 40 grand amongst the four of us in payouts last month.
Beauty.
Guess who was number one?
Mr. Bruce. Mr.
And
Bruce.
I said on stream, well, I'm technically number one, but actually I'm number two because Zach beat me.
Hey, I'm not on the home team episode.
That's I know you should actually come on the home team episode. I don't know why you aren't.
I'm always down. But take that. You're number one, bro.
No,
take the rep.
Out of the streamers, I'm number two. When I win, I want to win fair and square.
You know what? I think, because you go on Prop for Match TV a lot. I think you're number two of the guests for Prop for Match TV this month.
Number two. Say again. Out of the guests.
Out of all the guests, yeah, and yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Interesting. Thanks, Lance. I appreciate that. James, are you trading VWAP-based setups like Austin, Evan, Randy, or liquidity? I would say that's a good question. I would say I trade the VWAPs more closely to Austin and Evan, but I would say I put in a lot of like Zach's type of concepts in them. Actually, to be honest, like I know like you trade towards like previous days highs for like the reversal setup, stuff like that. So I would say I use the VWAPs, but to my own understanding. But for the most part, it is pretty similar to like Futures 2.0. But I will say I don't take like traditional setups like that. I don't take like break and retest of opening range high and low. Yes, I look for that, but I will also look to buy like off the opening range low if I'm in a good price, where sometimes like that's not like a traditional ASFX VWAP entry. So I'll put it in my own way. Like I use the 5-minute time frame for the most part. 5, and I do switch down to the 1. But I'm also very aggressive in profit taking. Like I'll get in a trade, be up like 30 points and take profits and be like, cool, I might find a second trade for the day because I'm already up $1,000 or something like that,
Yeah. Yeah, you got your own style, man. And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's I really think that's like where people find their edge. Because even like Austin, he teaches a certain way, but he has his own twist to everything. Same with Evan. Evan has a twist. Randy has a twist. Like, I think that's where a lot of the edge comes from. It's not just, I trade Futures 2.0. So if I take a setup, it's always going to be the exact same setup that Austin and Evan take too. I don't think that's really, it's you add your own flavor to it. That's when things can really start. You can start really seeing it,
Yeah, 100%. I think you have to make it your own, Zach. I don't think it's good to copy someone.
Yeah, exactly. I completely agree, bro. Y'all remember when Zach found out his first baby was coming? I feel like you changed overnight and we're super locked in. Yeah, Sarah, my wife always jokes about that too, because it kind of did happen. Like a month after I found out, we just started locking in. It's funny how things like that work.
Yeah, so I'll have 202, bro. That will be busy, that's for sure.
You'll be busy.
But yeah, it does actually motivate you, bro. It's like
it really does.
It's not to seem materialistic as well, but when I bought my new car, it actually forced me to like I was like, geez, I want to be doing more of this stuff, getting more. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna lock in, because when you drive like a nice car like that, it's like, yeah, well, this is what a hard work has paid off. Now, if you can just stay locked in, you can go and do more stuff, So,
dude, I completely agree. We're moving it because like we just moved into this place, but I feel like everything has gone so well recently that I'm like, I want to increase our quality of life because I can. So we're moving again, and we're going to move to a better place. And I think it's about, obviously you don't live like outside of your means just because you have a good
No,
month or
of course.
two.
I still invest every single month into. Well, I don't know what they call it in America. Like I think they call it like we call it retirement annuities in South Africa, where you put money aside where you can't touch until you're 55, and it goes into.
We have a 401k.
401k, yeah. So like everyone should be everyone. Let me not use everyone and always. Most people should be putting money aside into that. But like if you can still within your budget still improve your quality of life, it does motivate you to like push and stay disciplined. Whereas like if you're just comfortable living in the same like spot where you are in life, like not going to gym or not trying to improve, I think it does take an impact on your trading as well. Like
no, it really does. It really does. Like that's where we're at. So I'm like, we're looking for new spots, and we're gonna increase the quality of life. I feel like I've heard Austin talk about this too, where you want to put, how do I put it? You want to make yourself not be scared, but you want to make yourself sweat a little bit. Like you want to, take the risk as long as it's within your means, but take the risk, go for that thing that might force you to work a little bit harder, don't go crazy.
I'm not saying
don't buy a Lambo. Don't,
No, I'm not saying go put all your savings that you've got, like your cash savings in prop firm accounts. I'm saying, take the risk. Go, buy that extra account that's within your budget, or like whatever it is. If you played safe, you're going to be in the same spot that you did if you never played it safe. So like if you take the risk, you're gonna if you take the risk, you're gonna be in the same spot that you were in if you didn't take the risk. Maybe you'll be down a couple $1,000. At the end of the day, it's not the biggest deal. Yeah, that's my own opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
Zob, missed my question answered on Prop. I thought you took 3 100K live with Trader Fire.
Missed my question. I thought you took 300K live with Trader Fire, 100K over 150 because of less each payout. No, I was trading 150K, Doug. You might be confusing that when I for a little while I was trading some 100K top one futures accounts. So you might be thinking about those, but I never even got a payout on those. That was back in February, which was my red month this year. I ended up blowing those, and then I stopped with the 100K accounts. Like Doug was asking me about this earlier on stream. I've tried playing around with 100K accounts because, at top one futures, you get $4,000 of max loss limit, $6,000 profit target. It's a decent profit target to drawdown ratio, but it's not as big of a profit target as like a 150K where you need to make 9,000. So I at the time I thought, maybe this is a better account size to trade. But I'll tell you right now, I don't know if it's just me, but I haven't had much success with 100K accounts. I really haven't. So I went back to the 150Ks, and that's where most of my success with Tradeify has been. Like probably 80% of all of my payouts came from 150K Lightning funded accounts. So it's 150K though that I got brought up with, not 100K.
I think the bigger accounts on futures. When I took my 6-7 grand with top one futures, it was with 150K accounts, and I lost accounts and just haven't traded with them again.
I'm telling you, I've heard prop firm owners talk about this too. The 50Ks are the most popular account size, but apparently the most payouts do come from the 150Ks. With that what you will. I still trade 50K. I trade 50Ks when I use Apex. I get paid out from 50K, so I'm not saying it's like impossible, but technically most payouts come from 150K accounts, according to some prop firm owners.
Interesting. Not really doing a whole much on the charts.
Nah, man, we're just yapping until 2 because I ain't taking no trades. Why do you think you do better with 150K? Mental, you can't be utilizing all that drawdown. Probably mental. It's funny you say I can't be using all that drawdown, but bro, those 150K Lightning funded accounts that I got to going live and took 24K in payouts with them in February, I brought them down to $800 of drawdown left. I had $800 of drawdown before I went on the run, and then took like 4 payouts with them, and then got moved to live. So I actually did utilize all the drawdown, believe it or not. And if I was doing that with 100K accounts, I would have blown them. So most of the time I'm not utilizing all the drawdown. You're right. But psychological. At the end of the day, $6,000 a drawdown, you really have some room to play with. It's about the math too. Like the first profit target is the hardest one. That's the hardest one. You need to make the 9,000. A lot of people find that to be psychologically kind of difficult, right? Especially if you're copy trading. But bro, especially with instant funded accounts, once you get there, if you're trading some type of negative R scalping style, which is what I was doing with those accounts, I make 9,000, I withdraw 3. Okay, I have a $6,000 buffer. They remove my daily loss limit pretty much because the daily loss limit goes from $3,750 on the 150Ks up to a $6,000 daily loss limit. So now I have my entire account balance as firepower for the day. The next profit target is 4,500. Okay, now this is me playing the game of prop firms. I can trade bigger size, risk more to make less, but I have a good amount of drawdown to do so. And that's where the higher win rate can come in. Once I make that $4,500 profit target, if I withdraw 3 again, now I'm left with like $7,500 to $8,000 of static drawdown. It gets easier and easier after each payout cycle in the instant funded model. By the end of it, I had always had a $10,000 static drawdown, and all I had to do was make like $4,000 to get another payout. You know how much easier that is to do? Then the first payout is the hardest one. Once you get through that, it is so much easier to milk them just playing the negative risk reward game. It's playing the game.
Yeah. I want to just get some thoughts on this. If we can, you guys can in the chat can just help me out. So as you guys know, I'm going to be putting the psychology course together for ASFX TV based on my 9 years in the market. This is my 9th year. So I'm going to be putting something together. I would like to hear what psychology-based topics you guys would like me to discuss. I've obviously written down a few that I'm definitely going to cover. There'll be a couple of chapters, maybe even like 8 or 9 chapters. Speaking on just the thought process behind things, I'll bring up quotes and speak on that. But I would like to hear just some things that you guys have struggled with that you would like to hear in the course as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'd love to see what people want from that too. That's interesting.
Check out that thing on YouTube as well.
YouTube?
Can I just say how jealous?
Oh yeah. See, they like it, bro. Shiny.
Yeah, holding wins longer. That's obviously. I mean, yeah, I can definitely speak on that. The thing with holding wins longer, I must say, like since I've been scalping for a couple, like maybe 50 points or less on the Nasdaq, I don't really care if I miss like a 300-point move on the Nasdaq. I might take 2 50-point trades on it. I'm never going to catch all of the move. No, but I can definitely speak on that. We are getting this bounce here, Zach.
I know.
But again, it's moved a whopping 20 points off the lows, and you'd have to bottom tick that to get 20 points.
I really hate everything about this PA today. I'm not touching it.
I'll tell a story just while with markets aren't really doing much. How wild is this? So I'm driving back from the gym, bro, and for some reason that day, I think I had my driver's license card at home. I don't know why. It's normally in the car. But anyway, traffic cop stops me over. This was yesterday. Traffic cop stops me over. He's like, "Hey, boss, do you have your license?" So I'm like, "I actually don't have it on me at the moment, but I can show you a digital copy." So,
okay, yeah.
So I'll show you my digital copy. He's like, "Yeah, you need to have the physical license on you in your thing." What happens if someone... I don't understand this, but he's like, "Okay, cool. I'm giving you if you don't have a license at all," like obviously I did. He's like, "It's like $110 fine. You don't get arrested." How's that, bro? If I didn't have a license, you don't get arrested. You just get $110.
He'd let you, and would he let you drive home?
And would let you drive home.
South Africa's crazy, bro.
I was like, that makes no sense. But anyway, welcome to South Africa. And then he was like, "But if you're driving without a license, but you actually have a valid license, because I can see you got one, it's a $10 fine in rands, $10. So I was like, but I got a license. Like, I'm showing you a digital copy. He's like, yeah, you can pay the fine online. So you can pay the fine online, but you can't provide a digital copy. I was like, dude, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of. But I was like, cool, whatever, dude. It's just
they need that money. South Africa, no sense. Bro, they need that tax money, just like us. They would probably do that to me too. I don't know. I've never been. I don't know. I think I have been pulled over and I forgot my license once or twice. Maybe one time. Yeah. I don't think they gave me a ticket though. I could be wrong about that.
I think personally, for me, if you have a license, but maybe you forgot it at home one day, I don't think you should get a fine, bro. Personally, that's my own opinion, but. Like, I'm sure there's more worse things to go after in South Africa than someone driving that's left their license at home by accident. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. When you say, yo, so what is I've always wondered this. What is like the USD conversion to what's the name of the South Africa money?
South African rand.
ZAR. It's so okay, yeah. Bro. When you're getting these USD payouts, is there like a good conversion? Like, are you making a lot more than like? Does that USD go further in South Africa than it does for me?
Yeah, well, we were speaking about this one. Well, 100%. I would say you can probably like 2 or 3 times it in South Africa.
Damn, man, I gotta move to South Africa, chat. I want to raise my kid.
At the moment, the current. So yeah, you can see my top right. That's USD ZAR. It's sitting at $1 is 16.5 rand. So if you go to like, let's just put this into perspective, like. Zach, let me ask, if you go to like a pretty fancy, like not pretty fancy, I'm not talking like movie star places in New York, but I'm saying like you go to like a fine dining place where you got to wear like a suit and tie, not a tie maybe, but like a collared t-shirt, and you want to have like a good steak with maybe like fries and like a sauce and a beer. How much would that cost you?
It's like a real place, like an actual like Manhattan fine dining restaurant.
Yes,
are we talking
like
Michelin?
Fine dining.
Are we talking Michelin star?
Yeah, Michelin star. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like $199 probably like 150 to 200 easy.
Sure.
With like maybe 1 or 2 drinks.
Yeah. And maybe like just okay, yeah, that's what Andre said on stream as well, Andre from Edgeville. If you do that in South Africa, you go to like there could be a Michelin star chef in there. I do know there is a few places close to me that have Michelin star chef. But if you go to like one of those places, you're probably looking at for a good steak, a beer, and like fries and a sauce. You're probably looking at about like $35 max.
Wow, damn, man. Yeah. So, bro, being a trader and being from South Africa, you got like a cheat code going on. You're living even better. That's amazing.
Yeah. Someone said Michelin would be more than that. So yeah, maybe make it one down from Michelin. One down.
I went to
call it like $120.
It'd be more in South Africa, you mean, at Michelin? Okay, yeah.
No. They're saying that in New York it would be more than that. But say one down from Michelin would be like $120, between $100 and $150. Call it that.
Yeah. That's
so
crazy,
ours would be like $35. So it's almost three times, 3 to 1, bro. But
I went to a Michelin a few months back. I think I forgot what we spent like at least $500, but we got drinks too. It was just me and the wifey though. Before the baby came. Now we don't do nothing. I don't go anywhere. Not yet.
Yeah, Zach. If you in South Africa, this is actually a crazy statistic how it can be. But if you in South Africa, if you make more than $10,000 a month, you're in the top 1% of earners.
That's amazing, bro. Yeah, bro.
I saw in America it's $60K.
$60K a month to be in the top 1%.
Yeah, I researched it the other day. In America, it's $60K.
So yeah, you're in the top 1%. You're living good over there. Yeah, bro. People, it's funny because like $34K a month sounds great. But here I live in New York City, bro. It's like one of the most expensive cities in the world. I live middle class where we live. You know what I mean? I'm not doing anything crazy. We are moving up though in the world. We are moving nice. Yeah. We're getting a nice apartment.
For data, yeah. Someone's saying, so Doug, this is a difficult one for me. We've spoken about this on stream as well. Let's focus on what people can relate. $3.19 gallon of milk. How much is in South Africa? See, you guys are weird, bro. You do gallons, we do liters. So how much is it? How much is? Let me ask ChatGPT. How much is 3.19? What's it? 3.19? Eh?
3.19. $3.19 for a gallon of milk.
3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for a gallon of milk. 3.19 for in SA compared to New York. Let's just say New York. Let's check, Doug. Let's check for you. So in New York, it's 13.4. Yeah, Doug was quite right. And in South Africa, you're looking at about 14 to 15. So it's more expensive with that.
Wait, how's it work?
So price for 3 gallons, 3.19 gallons, it's $13 in New York. In South Africa, it's 14.5. 13.5 to 14.5. So that's more expensive in South Africa.
How's that work? What?
I don't know.
Why is milk so expensive by you?
I don't know. It should be cheaper. We got all the cows here.
In New York, everything's imported. We got
maybe they're factoring those fines with people not trading, not driving without a license. But yeah, that's half a gallon. Okay, so half a gallon. Yeah, I don't know. You guys work it out. You guys work it out. Funny, bro. Gallons, liters. Oh, dude, it's so funny. But if you want to buy proper McCants in South Africa, then they're the same price in the US. Yeah.
That's true. That is true.
That is true.
That is very, very true.
Oh, it's $3.19 for a gallon. Okay. So okay, let's compare per gallon. New York 420. Okay, there we go. So South Africa's 370.
So yeah, I mean it's still cheaper.
Yeah. So yeah, but that's confusing. But anyway, yeah, we are getting this bounce up, and that also goes, as I said, to that edge for screener right now is staying bullish. Let's see what stocks are actually. So Nvidia is obviously up 2%. Nvidia just ripped there at the open. Tesla's starting to bounce there as well. That's probably helping the Nasdaq. Zach, look at that. Yeah, Tesla getting a little bit of a pop.
Yeah.
I like looking at the stocks as well. Any setup you like now? I mean, I wouldn't be trading this late on a Friday personally, but it looks like we are getting this late afternoon bounce here at the minute. Let's see. Amazon was up over 2% today. Personally, bro, I think some of the stocks are lagging from a long-term hold perspective, are lagging behind the indexes. Like look at Tesla, where Tesla's sitting at now. I think it's like 40% of all-time highs.
Wow.
Where we're sitting at now, 40,
it's really
44.
not recovering at all with the rest of the indexes have.
Apple sitting at 10% of all-time highs. Google as well. Who's commenting?
Google looks all right. What? I just banned that person because they were just saying, sir, I sent you a DM on Discord, sir. They're probably doing that. The time, bro. I get those all the time now too. I don't know if you get those a lot. Sir, I need this 50K funded account for my family. Sir, come on, dude. You're just addicted to prop firms.
Yeah, I'll reach out to the prop firm. They'll give you free accounts. Bigger size of milk is half a gallon if you convert. Yeah. Look up the price of organic milk and wow. No, Lance, I don't want to look at that. Jeez, that'll probably be. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to the States, dude. Amanda's been, my wife's been, but she says it's quite expensive. Food's expensive. Would you say food's expensive in the USA? Like,
for sure. I mean, especially when you come to New York. In Florida, it's probably a little cheaper, but Florida's expensive too now, man. So yeah, get ready to shell out some coin, but it's a vacation, so that's what it's for. Right?
Yeah. How much you pay for like a beer, like a normal standard like light beer?
Like at a bar? Or like
at a bar. At a bar. If you want to have like a drop, how much are you? See, you guys don't even work out in mils. How much is like a 500?
Like you get like a 12-ounce beer, 8-ounce can, 12-ounce bottle.
Yeah, it'll be a month from today. Well, from 2 days ago. So 500 mils normally what we have, and in America you guys have 16 ounces.
16 ounces. Yeah. So I mean, bro, the cool thing about New York. The cool thing about New York is that you really can get different prices all over the place depending on where you are. Like if you're in Manhattan and you're in like the elite areas, I mean, you might spend like $8 on a freaking beer, even $10 at like some elite places. But then you can go if you're hanging in Brooklyn, bro, or more of like a local bar, they have dollar beers. You know, you could do you could do like a $5 shot and beer combo, but it depends on the establishment you're hanging out in.
Sure.
If you go schlep it over to Brooklyn, where I'm at, I could take you guys to some cool dives where like the cool kids hang out, and you get cheap beers. But then you go, if you want to hang out with,
you have to skate inside.
you got to skate inside. You got to, make sure that you got to look like a hipster, all that stuff. You'll get the cheap.
Yes, sir. Tyler, you want to rub their head, boss? It gives you luck. It makes you win your trades. No, what's up, boss?
Tyler G, what's good?
If you go have like a draft beer, like a 16-ounce draft beer, it would be like $2, bro. You're muted.
I'm good now.
Yeah. So like $2, bro.
It'll be fun.
So,
I can't wait.
James, what's your typical contract size for ESNQ? Since you mentioned taking profits aggressively, I see you have big 1K to 2K profits per day, which you showcased earlier. Yeah, so I'm not trading. This is where it gets a little bit confusing, but I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. I'm not trading futures contracts, so I don't know my actual sizing compared to futures contracts. I'm trading them as CFD contracts. I'm still trading ES and NQ. I'm just trading them as the CFD, the cash for difference, the contract for difference, cash price. So the CFDs refers to as the cash price. So I'm trading them as CFDs. So my lot sizes and that will work all differently. But I would say per trade, I'm risking between like 1 and 2K per trade on those. So I might risk like 1,500 to make 1,000. The contract sizing I can't give you because I'm not trading futures contracts. I don't know if that makes sense. But go to ChatGPT and just put in the thing. What's the difference between futures and CFDs? The main difference is that the CME futures have a regulated markets from the CME. In CFDs, you can have regulated brokers like the ones that I use, but every single broker will have their own price because it's a cash price. They create the contract for difference.
Yo, JB, I got to bounce right now.
Yeah, we can close it up. Yeah, we can close it up. Yeah, I mean, it's 2 minutes to go. It's a Friday. I appreciate you guys being on. If you got any questions, make sure to hit me up on Discord. Don't ask me for accounts, sir, like Zach's getting asked, but you can hit me up there. And yeah, we'll check you all on next week, same time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern.
Always, guys. Peace and love, chat. See you guys on Monday.
Yes, sir. Cheers, guys.
Peace out, James. Talk later, guys. Peace.